easy and economical table centre to share with you. I'm using these little blocks of wood. They actually came from a friend of mine, Emma Hewlett Flowers, and she uses these for dried flowers because she's basically just drilled little holes in them, and you can just push a bit of dried material into the hole. Keeps it quite firm and steady in the little block. So I've pushed some birch twigs in. These are just dipped white birch twigs. Push them into the blocks, and then I've just added some little faux birds. So my birds look like they're hanging off little branches and quite Christmassy and wintry. I'm going to add some low-level Christmas design in between. So I get a runner down the middle of my table with little fluttery birds on snowy branches. I'm using a low melamine trough, and I've actually just painted it with some chalk paint. So it ties in with the rest of my design. And I'm just using some blue spruce. I'm going to cut quite small pieces off a couple of branches so you get quite a lot on one branch. So I shouldn't need more than 2 to fill this trough. I'm taking the needles off the bottom so they don't go into the water. I'm just going to thread them through the chicken wire, keeping the whole design quite nice and compact. Now my trough is full up of blue spruce. I'm just going to add a very few flowers in. As you probably know, red and white flowers are at a premium coming up to Christmas. So I am not going to use very many flowers for this design. As I said, it is economical. So 3 roses, just 3, but beautiful roses. These are Playa Blanca, really long lasting rose. And they're really nice and open now. They've been in for about a week actually. And I'm going to add a little bit of embellishment to them. Not something I do very often, but it is Christmas. And I want to show you just a quick little trick for adding a kind of lovely edge to a rose if you want to use it in a Christmas table centre. So I'm just going to gild the edge of my rose, and I'm going to do that by placing some cling film on my bench and using some gold spray paint, spraying a little bit of spray paint onto my cling film. Now the cling film will keep the spray paint liquid. It'll stop it from evaporating too quickly. Then I can take my rose and I'm just going to twirl it around in the paint, just coat the edges of my rose. And it will end up looking like this. So to finish, I just added in a couple of little anemones and a couple of ranunculus and a little tiny bit of antirrhinum tips that have been hanging around for a bit. Some pine cones and just a few extra little bits of the white twigs just to join the whole design together. So very, very economical. The birds and all the twigs can be reused and the flowers kept to a minimum. So I hope you like it. See you soon.